What is enterprise design and how does it fit with enterprise architecture? This is Mia. Originally from Italy, she wants to open a pizzeria in a big town like New York City. There is already quite a lot of competition, so how would Mia make this enterprise successful? We'll walk through an example where Mia might make some real decisions and then point out what is enterprise design in that context. Imagine that as a kid growing up in Italy, Mia used to enjoy her grandma's pizza, fresh from the oven, with the toppings that she loved, made especially for her. Nothing like that. A few more things about Mia's motivation. Mia just lost her investment banking job, and she's always dreamed of opening a pizza shop. We're saying all this to establish a sense of Mia's identity driving her entrepreneurial project. It's this identity that drives the enterprise design and ideas to explore. Now, of course, as an ambitious entrepreneur, she doesn't want to create just another pizza place. Mia's enterprise will revolutionize the pizza industry. She'll start in New York, but hopefully take it to other cities around the world. Here are some ideas that Mia came up with. That's a good starting point for designing the enterprise. First, the basics. Ever got cold pizza delivered to you? Ugh. How about making great pizza at a good price and the one that can be delivered hot, fresh from the oven, and fast? Because Mia promises fast delivery, she wants to explore delivery by scooter, given New York's bad traffic, and always have people on hand to deliver so that the pizza is never waiting. Source pizza recipes that make use of ingredients that are fresh at the moment and available in the local area. Instead of pizza delivery, you get a couple of toppings and instructions to finish baking the pizza in your own oven at home. Mia's pizza could be of unique design. She'd hire some of the best Italian chefs who then bring their food design and presentation skills to the pizza, making the pizza each look like it's been handcrafted specifically for the customer who's ordering it. Now, which of these ideas should Mia go for? In order to evaluate them further and determine a successful strategy, we need to start designing the enterprise. Mia is taking her idea to potential customers and partners to get feedback and validate. The basics. Everyone agrees that cold pizza delivered is a common issue. She learns that some of her friends always reheat them in the oven, but risk getting dry and burnt. They don't care much about how the pizza is delivered to them though. Fresh and local. Mia feels that this could really work. Her friends would love to use the local ingredients and play with new recipes. And doing the last bit of baking at home would guarantee a fresh, hot pizza too. Italian excellence. Talking to two Italian chefs, Mia discovers that they would like to contribute to the recipes but are reluctant to work in the delivery business. Anyway, her calculations show that making them part of the production system is unviable. These early explorations of a suitable enterprise design leads to a refined idea. Mia will go for the fresh and local strategy. She'll keep in mind to look into involving chefs and checking at various delivery options though. So what's next? What about the customer's desired experience? How will it be like to interact with Mia's company as a customer? Let's do that. It's a cold winter night and her customer is ready to order pizza. Let's call her Sandy. She has a husband and 2 kids to feed. The family is upper middle class, so they can spend a little more for value. Like many in New York, they often try out unique dishes. Sandy is in no mood to cook today. Sandy remembers Mia's business. This means that Mia has found a way to reach this customer and turn her shop into a memorable brand. Sandy goes online and wants her kids to design their unique pizza. She doesn't want to go through the hassle of creating an account, so she can use her phone number as an account identifier and send a couple of texts to confirm the order, the expected time of arrival, and let her know when it's at their door. With this experience in mind, let's help Mia prototype her future enterprise. First, we'll need an app that her customer can use to configure the pizza. The ingredients shown on this app will change according to the location of the pizza store and availability of new ingredients. Some of these ingredients can be just sprinkled on the pizza before baking, but some of them have to be pre-cooked. Now that we have an idea of our customer interactions, we can experiment with actually creating a pizza and delivering it to friends and family. We will try out different delivery partners and recipes, consulting with our Italian chefs. This is our prototype, from which we'll get feedback and complete our enterprise design. The feedback is not a once and done thing, but is continuous, so we can adapt to changing customer needs through properly designing the organization. In the process, we might realize that we need to replace plastic wraps over the uncooked pizza because a couple of customers inadvertently put the whole thing into the oven. So we decide to replace those with cardboard boxes, and the cooked pizza can go back into the same cardboard box. You also need to wrap the pizza with some toppings on the side so the customers can add them later. We need a clear set of instructions on how to bake it, including the temperature and the time settings. And we still have to deal with the New York traffic when getting the pizza to the customer. These design considerations will make us think about the components of our store and the processes that will scale the pizza delivery to serve many customers and potential cities. This all forms the architecture, where we identify the different parts that come together to deliver on Mia's business promise. In other words, architect the pizza place. How does different things fit together? What are the critical parts to make it work, like the teams, the delivery vehicles, the systems, how to collect payments, how to expand, and so on, so that we can scale fast. Enterprise design changes the architecture. Initially, we thought that plastic wraps were fine, but if you want to store cardboard boxes, then you'll need space in your store, considering the cost, especially in Manhattan. Initially, we thought we could do with a basic website, but now we decide to go for a cutting-edge technology website. Initially, we thought that we needed some basic ingredients, but now we know that we have to develop recipes with our local community and sources in mind for many unique additions. Because Mia wants to focus on the customer experience of making great pizza, she decides to partner with a food supplier offering an automated process solution and who is customer focused. A good enterprise design makes these elements of an entrepreneurial project parts of a coherent whole. We start out by getting more clarity on the identity of the organization, think through the experiential outcomes of the customer, do a lot more experimentation to figure out what works and what doesn't, and then architect the enterprise, bringing together the different components required to deliver on the promise. This is the starting point for many more detailed design decisions that includes the visual manifestation of the identity, like the logo, the experience, understanding your customers, how they can be reached, what their lives are like, and so on. Enterprise design ensures that any important design decision is well thought through and thoroughly applied across the board, working with the domain experts, but holding the whole thing together. We continuously iterate in the process of building your dream enterprise as we transition between the identity, architecture, experience, and experimentation. How do you do all this? Well, that's for another video and includes non-tangibles like business strategy, business model, products and services that you offer, and your business capabilities. If you're curious though, please do reach out to one of us. This video is a collaborative effort between
Milan Günther
and Raj Ramesh. Milan from Enterprise Design Associates is creating a worldwide network of enterprise designers, and Raj Ramesh helps bring AI and architecture together for organizational transformation. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing and hit that bell icon to be reminded of new videos that I publish every other week. Thank you.